Hey, in this quick video we're going to talk to you about a new development at Costello Technology College, and that's the use of IAMLearning, a fantastic new way to do online revision, homework as an alternative to SAM Learning. And what we want to do over the next few minutes is give you a really quick overview to the system and how to get the most out of it. So how do you launch it? Really simple. First of all, you need to get yourselves logged on to Frog. When you're on the Frog homepage, you'll see that there's the IAMLearning link. Clicking on that will then take you to IAMLearning, and the interface looks pretty much like this, and this is really what I want to spend some time over the next few minutes going through so you know how to get the most out of it. Okay, so at the top you've got a few menus. My room is where we are at the moment, and from here you can access pretty much everything to do with IAMLearning. We've also got my revision, accessing reports, so you've got feedback on the learning that you've actually done, and any surveys and competitions and things like that are listed at the top as well. So let's take you through the main part of the interface. Okay, probably the bit that you're most excited about is the generation of your own little avatar. You can see here, as you roll your mouse over various parts of the desktop, you can do various things. So we'll go through each of these in turn. The first one, the paint pot. Clicking on that, you can then go through and customize your particular room for your interface. So I like the England flag, so I'm going to put that back. If you get any trophies that you've done through the activities, you can actually start displaying them on your bookcase as well. We've also got podcasts. There'll be various podcasts that you'll be able to go through and actually listen to. So for example, I can click on the chemistry one, click on play.
Hello and welcome to the Key Stage 3 Biology Podcast.
There we go. So examples of our podcasts there, as you can see, that we go through. Okay, so how do we actually go through and create an avatar? Click on the avatar, the My Profile. You can see that you've got your My IAMable. This is totally customizable for you to go through and create your own avatar. Make sure that you click on this button here to save your changes when you're done. You'll have details over here that you can't change. They're the ones that grayed out. You can select your ethnicity, and you can then click on Save Changes. If you want to change your password, you can do, although I wouldn't recommend that you do, because you're just going in through Frog and you don't need a password anyway. Once you've done that, you can click back on My Room. The first thing you should do really once you go into IAMLearning is to click on the little Henry vacuum cleaner down the corner. That's My Learning Style, and it'll take you through a number of questions, 29 in total, for you to find out your preferred learning style, whether it's visual, auditory or kinesthetic, and you'll be able to save that document at the end as a PDF file if you so wish. So that's something that you should go through and do. So other things on the desk, you've got My Skills, and that's your personal learning framework, and that's something that you can actually start filling in with evidence about what you've done across the curriculum in different sort of areas. So some really interesting developments there. Also going through reports, running reports on your various areas of learning. Grades, you can go through and put in your subjects. It'll have your subjects here, and you'll be able to go through and put in your various good performance grades. There are some revision guides, how to revise, revision plans, techniques, some good strategies and tips in there for you to read through about how to best get the revision. We've also got exam practice, where you can go through, you can click on a particular topic, whether it could be Key Stage 3 or Key Stage 4, and actually go through and look at different papers there. So you've got some exam practice built in. Your teachers can also set you homework through IAMLearning, a bit like they could through SAM Learning, and you can access that by clicking on the wall planner, which is your homework, and it'll show you the homework that's set for that particular month, and you can change the picture and customize your planner if you want to. Let's just go back. You can see that's customized on there now. So we've also got your phone. Any news updates that come through are on there. Various games that have been unlocked, you can click on to actually be going through there. You can also go back to the main menu within the phone you can send a message to a teacher through this, and they can obviously message you. So there's an awful lot that you can use that sort of messaging system for. Let's just go back to the desktop. We've also, moving over to the right hand side, got My Revision, and that's where you enter all the activities, and I'll talk about that in a moment. We've also got a box, hidden codes. When you go through games, you'll unlock various codes. Typing in the code will unlock various secrets, and you can actually get things from it there. Surveys, there may be online surveys for you to complete. They're all listed in here. And you've got the Champions League. Now the Champions League will basically look at particular games and shows you either our leaderboard, some fantastic looking avatars there for Costello, or you can look at global leaderboards as well. So they're all the schools across the UK that are actually using IAMLearning. So there's a huge amount that you can do looking at the leaderboards. And we've also got this revision time. This will clock how long you've actually been using in IAMLearning. So don't worry too much if you forget what some of these things are for. If you hover the mouse over them for a second, it will actually come up with a little prompt telling you what it does. But the key part is this area here, the computer, which is your My Revision section. When you click on My Revision, it will default to whether you're Key Stage 3 or Key Stage 4. You can go through, select a particular subject. So I'm just going to go into, let's say, geography, for example. You've got lots of activities that are then listed down the right hand side. You can select the activity that you want to do. This is where you then get presented with a number of different games that you can actually play for your revision activity. So the current balance is 600 credits. You earn credits just by revising, so you can unlock more games, and there's different games categories: action, design, game show, strategy, sports. So if you want to unlock a particular game, like, I don't know, darts, click on that, it'll unlock it. I can then go through, click on it, and it will now load that revision activity surrounding that game. So you've got 15 questions about an activity, and I've got to drag and drop them in. When I actually submit my answers, I can go through and then play the game. So I can go drop my answers in, like so. Think I've got things right, click on submit, and I then get to actually throw my darts. As you can see, I'm not the best dart player in the world. Okay, so there you go, and then you get your next question, so you get the idea. So that, in a nutshell, is IAMLearning. We hope you enjoy using it. There's a huge amount of stuff going on. It's probably a lot more engaging than IAMLearning. Please don't hesitate to talk to me. That's Mr. Tester if you've got any questions about it. And we look forward to seeing some of you at the top of some of these leaderboards in due course.